welcome to the first video of my Long Dead channel. Now, this video is specifically made for the person or the channel Just My Typewriter. Now, a few days ago, I watched one of her videos in which she tries to make her own typewriter machine out of cardboard. And, well, I have to say, she did a pretty good job considering that this was your first cardboard project. You did a pretty good job. Now, this machine over here that I have made, uh, it looks like a typewriter and it functions like a typewriter because I am making things from wood and cardboard almost for a decade now. And this is not the first time that I have integrated some sort of mechanics into my builds. I have been building mechanical functions in my creations for a long time now. And this typewriter is actually one of them. Now, I've seen a lot of videos with a lot of likes and views on YouTube on how to make a cardboard typewriter, and none of them functions the way a typewriter should be. All of them are using fake sounds of a typewriter. But thankfully, my machine right here doesn't need a fake sound because it actually has moving parts, and by moving parts, it functions like a typewriter should be. The page bar goes forward, and you can reset that, and most of the keys actually function. You can see some keys jam sometimes, but they function the way a typewriter should function. This is the inside of the typewriter. Now let's go in detail on how I made this thing and how it actually works. For something mainly made out of cardboard, this thing is actually really heavy, and the keys are not labeled, but there are the right number of keys. Now, you can see when I type, all the keys hit the same place. The scroll bar goes forward and then all the keys hit the same place. Here's me typing on a piece of paper. It doesn't actually type, but the bar goes forward and the keys hit the same place, just like an actual typewriter. You can see again the scroll bar goes forward and I reset it. Now it's time to look at the inside, and inside you can see it looks actually like a real typewriter would. The spikers are aligned in a place just like an actual typewriter. Now each spiker is containing 4 or more keys because I couldn't put 27 different strikers for 27 different keys. It was just out of my reach. And the strikers in this case are popsicle sticks, but they work good, and you can see when I press the key, the hammer underneath the striker pushes upwards. When I push the key, and by push, when I press the key down, the hammer underneath the striker goes up, and when I push the key with force, the hammer strikes the striker with the same amount of force that causes the striker to hit the page or the place that it needs to hit, just like an actual typewriter would. Now let's talk about the page holder or the slot in the back of the typewriter. Whenever I type on the typewriter, you can see one of my hands strikes a roller, a black piece in the front of the typewriter near the keyboard. That is actually the roller that is connected to the slot, the page holder from the back. When I swipe my finger on it, it winds up and rolls and slides the page holder a certain amount each time after I press a key. And when I need to reset it, I just slide the slot back and the roller unwinds and it goes into its original place. And this is how my typewriter works. Thanks for watching.